This week on SailAway, we're back in Charlotte Amalia and trying to get back to some good habits.
I feel like my body didn't understand what was going on. It was like, why are we awake right now?
And while anchoring in a city may not match the idyllic notion of Caribbean life for some, it does provide some unusual excitement. They're backing into A9, looks like. Some of which is very unexpected. We're in a river of prop wash just from the thrusters on the cruise ships.
This looks like an interesting situation. It looks like they could be in a situation.
There's so much about it that we truly enjoy. And we'll show you why it's a huge part of this sailing life experience.
He was so worried he wasn't going to get to do it. Like, he was almost had tears in his eyes because he wouldn't pick them.
Ever wish you could escape normal life and experience more of the world?
So meet me on that island. Well, we did just that. We sold everything we owned on dry land and sailed away. Promise me that we'll sail away.
Now we are roaming the planet in search of new adventures and sharing it with you every week.
Just promise me that we'll sail away. So hit subscribe and escape normal with us. And I'll be yours forevermore. Come on, it's just that little button down there. That's it. When most people conjure up a daydream of sailing life in the Caribbean, they picture endless beaches, quiet, secluded anchorages, and endless sun-soaked, carefree days. And in part, it certainly can be that for a while. But we always welcome the return to civilization, so to speak, for quite a few reasons. So how was your first day of the rest of our lives?
I feel like my body didn't understand what was going on. It was like, why are we awake right now?
Well, I'm coming to you a little earlier than most times you see us. I'm not gonna lie, it's not crazy early, but we've gotten in a habit out here, we kind of set our own hours and we don't get up that early. But something that we've kind of decided to try, mostly because we're sitting here in St. Thomas where it's really easy to get to shore, and we're going to be going to St. Martin where same applies, is fitness stuff. On land, we weren't fitness psychos or anything like that, but we did a lot of things to stay fit. We had gym memberships. Lauren was able to run. That's always been her favorite thing. You get all the room in the world to work out or, do yoga or do whatever you like. That's one thing about this lifestyle that can really be a challenge, and I have devised a pretty good workout plan here using my adjustable dumbbells and lunges, and I got an ab roller. Just finding the right spots in the boat to be able to do things that are similar to what you might do in a gym, like bench press, is really hard to find a place, but you also need a place where you can lunge and step and spread out. The deck works pretty good if it's nice out, but downstairs it can be a little cramped. Since we've been here, Lauren has been running very frequently, like in the evenings, which is also kind of disruptive to us because we take walks in the evenings. If we wait until then, that kind of puts her out of the mix there. And so we have decided to try to just reset how we think about our daily schedule. We all go to bed pretty early. If Lauren and I are up till 11, that's late. So there's just no reason to not be getting up in the morning and trying to make better use of our days. So what we're trying to do now is get up at 6:45, 7. Lauren hops in the dinghy with Zeke. They go for a nice long run when it's cool out. I work out down here or up on the deck, depending on my day. I put the coffee on, while this is happening. Come 8 o'clock, 8:15, we're ready to do the rest of our day. Working out in the morning, it truly can kind of jumpstart you and make you feel ready to accomplish things. So we got 2 or 3 months to get this to sort of become a habit, hopefully. And then even when we are in places where it's more difficult, we will be in that habit to get up and do something. It'll feel wrong if we don't. That's what we're hoping. That's it. That's my long-winded update on our new lifestyle that we're trying to implement.
And the activity of the massive boats around us is often extremely entertaining.
Oh, that's pretty close. They're backing into A9, looks like.
Even then, I doubt we'll sink. Have a hole.
They would just beat us up. That yacht, Just Enough, was out here moving like in. They sure seemed like they were having trouble with their thrusters. All kinds of weirdness today.
I think.
Backing up any time now, I'll be great.
Yeah. Danger's over.
Is it though?
I don't know.
It's a big ass boat. It's way bigger than that slow.
Yeah, it's real big.
And when they're not threatening to run us over with questionable docking techniques, these boats are amazing just to behold.
So the largest single-masted sailing yacht ever built just pulled into harbor. Mirabella 5. Check that thing out. I wish I'd grabbed the camera sooner. It just did a complete 180 in its own length in about 20 seconds. It was crazy how fast they spun that thing around. Just for a little reference. There's the mega yachts sitting in the dock. There comes the sailboat to dominate. Wow. Came in under Q flag. I'm not sure where they came from. That guy's like, my boat's not the biggest anymore. I'm leaving. So this is something fun we've never experienced before. We're in a river of prop wash just from the thrusters on the cruise ships. These guys just pulled in, and so they're thrusting up against the dock while they get their lines tied up. We are kind of like mostly in the flow of it, and so it's just creating literally like a river of current. See a bunch of it over there in front of those two mega yachts. Normally this is just perfectly still, or you know, just normal wind waves. The wind is coming from this direction, from the east. Yeah, everybody's just getting blown all over the place. It's kind of cool. We just moved over to this spot because I was having trouble working in our normal spot, sort of tucked over in the corner over here, due to all the trucks and stuff driving up and down and honking their horns, and there's like literally no such thing as a muffler on work trucks around here. We moved over this way yesterday to see if we could find a calm spot, blocked a little bit more by the marina. There were no cruise ships at the time, and these two just pulled in. Yeah, this is kind of wild. My boat's turned around completely backwards. Both those guys, they're really taking it. Starting to kind of make our way back, pointed east. Hopefully that guy does pretty soon too. We could be pretty close to him if he winds up the opposite direction as us.
This looks like an interesting situation. That one is anchored and that one is moored, and they looked pretty close to begin with. But now that everything's moved around, and they look like they could be in a situation. those two butt to butt too.
Luckily, these two boats never touched, and ours was never in jeopardy at all. And as much as anchoring in busy areas like this runs counter to the idyllic notion of Caribbean life, things like this just keep life interesting. And besides the convenience of shore to stretch our legs and the entertainment on the water, there's always something happening on shore to spark your senses.
We just got a message from one of our followers who lives on St. Thomas that there is a Christmas in the park that is literally happening right now. And it's a really easy dinghy ride, and it's a special appearance by Santa and just fun Christmassy things. So we are texting the other buddy boats and getting in the dinghy and going. And you get to put on a shirt.
Do I?
Whatever.
I thought it was shirtless Christmas in the park.
That's not from at 5 to 9 o'clock. that was late at night.
We got some party Santas. There's one Santa with no shirt on. Yeah.
The holiday is here. The holiday.
Hey, turn around. We think it's important, especially for rivers, to get out and enjoy events like this with the people who live here. If we want to get to know our world better and those who live in it, this is the kind of place to do it. As much as we love a good deserted anchorage, you don't find things like this there.
Okay, ready? Whenever you're... Okay! Hey! Good job! Ooh, look at the footwork. Woo! Look at the footwork, man. That's the running man right there. Alright! Woo! Doesn't even look like you're tired. Good job! Applause.
He was so worried he wasn't going to get to do it. Like, it was almost at Tuesday's eyes because he wouldn't pick them because he didn't get counted, you know. He just showed up.
You want to give me something?
Oh, Merry Christmas! How are you? What would you like for Christmas? All right. Remote control car and a speedboat.
And a remote control speedboat. We don't.
Not a real one.
A real speedboat.
I'll let my tech help make you one. Would you like to take a picture with Santa?
We got Santa time, and now what?
A chocolate.
That's right, folks. Hot chocolate
With marshmallows.
in the Caribbean.
It might be 80 degrees outside, but that's not gonna stop this Christmas spirit.
Cool. It's kind of cool out there tonight.
You rocked the dance
We determined
floor.
that he definitely won among all the cruising kids that were involved.
Yes. So nice job, buddy. Way to win your division.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for one more slice of sailing life. If you find yourself in need of some great SailAway gear, go check out our website at www.sailawayvlog.com. See you next week, and cheers.